Yo, what's up, party people? Crazy Out Kane right here, out here at the Jetline. I haven't been here in a minute, so we have a lot of leaf accumulation. All the leaves are falling off the trees. You can see there are no more leaves on the tree. All the leaves are on the trail. I'm gonna have to sweep it all up and see what's underneath, if we can still ride this thing or what. This is what we're looking like right now. Leaves everywhere, branches, debris. Just need some TLC, y'all. Some TLC. I swept up here before, so I'm pretty much ahead of the game because it's not as bad as it could have been if I didn't work on it at all. It would have looked more like this side here, because this is the side I wasn't able to do. So you can see all of the leaves over here. I'm gonna need the buckets. Let me get the buckets. I probably won't take the leaves all the way off the trail. I'll just take them off the part that we ride on. But I have to make sure that I have room for drainage. So there's that issue as well. I'm gonna move the leaves out the way, try and make the drainage without going crazy, but putting them away up the track. See, this is probably the way I'm gonna have to do it. In a couple of days, I have to come back and get the leaves when they dry off. They're a lot lighter when they dry. Right now, they're real heavy. It's gonna take a while to get it done. It's looking better, but it's gonna take me a long time to get this done. Not to mention, my rake is a little old and it's on its last leg. So I got that issue too. Now, gotta clean that drainage out. This is the drainage area that needs to get cleaned out, or else the water will build up. And we don't want that to happen. Cool thing about this drainage is that you don't get any real accumulation of dirt right here because it just goes straight down. Okay, y'all, it's time for the rake push broom challenge. Which one can get the leaves up better when they're wet? The rake or the push broom? Which one's gonna push it out better? Which one's gonna get rid of all these leaves better? So we've seen some stuff with the rake already. We're gonna start with the broom right now. Okay, so it did a relatively good job. Now we're gonna find out what the rake does. Okay, let's check out the results. This is the broom section right here, and this is the rake section. They both did a good job, but the rake's gonna win because it's a lot easier doing it with the rake. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Straight number 3. Got it pretty cleared up. Good enough. Still a little wet right there, but I cleared all this out. It took a while to get this part done, but it's coming out pretty good. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do before the day's over, and I won't have to do it again because no more leaves in the tree, except over there a little bit. I did the right turn coming down the step down. It's a lot more to do, but that'll be cool. If I can get the main line running all the way to the step up, hey, that'll be cool. Come back maybe tomorrow and do the rest. And this rake has seen way better days than this. So I'm gonna have to get a new rake because this one is donezo. I'm gonna see if I can continue to make it happen. All right, looking better. It's still kind of wet, so a lot of leaves are like glued to the dirt, but it does look a lot better. But it's hard to get the leaves out because this rake is done. Let me finish this rake off by doing some more. My rake's time is done. It is a wrap. Womp womp. Day 2 of the Jetline. I'm gonna finish raking up all the leaves here, and I got a new friend. Brand new rake. It's kind of fresh. I used it at the house. Does a pretty good job. So you're gonna see how it does at the trails today, because this bad boy right here is ready to go. Has a better setup, has a lot more support. so that way hopefully it won't break when you go hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue with the A line, and then when I'm finished with that, I'll go back and do this jump line over here, these guys, which is actually the legacy line. I call it the legacy line because that was the actual original Jetline route right here. This jump here, this jump here. Anyways, I'll be doing that next after I finish all this glorious stuff over here. It's a lot of stuff. Let's see how this rake does. So I would normally use a push broom to do this because when it's really dry, I don't like ripping up the dirt with the rake. Especially when you use a metal rake, it likes to tear up the dirt. With a plastic rake, it doesn't tear up the dirt as much. Next up is this massive area of land. All three of these landings, this whole big area, plus the lip. It's a very big area that I have to clear out. Lots of leaves. Let's get busy. So I got that cleaned up. There was a lot of sand mixed in with the leaves. That's why you see me raking like this, because I can get really into the dirt and rake that stuff up. And that's how you break the rake. But this was hold up pretty good. A lot of sand over here gets caught up with the leaves, which makes it even harder to rake. So I'm almost done with the berm. Then all I have is straight number 5 to take care of, which is a bunch of rollers. But I got the big part of the trail done. So far this rake has been awesome. This is big, but it's also light, and it's doing pretty good. Just finished doing the last straight. It was a lot harder than it looked, but I got it done. Now it's just a matter of smoothing things out, building, tweaking. Unfortunately, all the leaves that I raked went on top of places where I would get dirt from. When it comes time to digging, I'm gonna have to rake that stuff out to get underneath to the good dirt. But other than that, it's here, it's running. It's probably bumpy in certain places. Some of the lips of the bigger jumps aren't 100%, so you gotta be careful in those, or maybe just not hit them. And right now we're in that freeze thaw period. It freezes at night, thaws out during the day, so you get that nice muddy dirt, real soft. So it's not really good to ride it now, because what happens is it'll get all ruddy and that'll have to get cleaned up, because once it starts to dry out, the ruts get hard, and if you try and jump or ride, you might get caught in it, your wheel might get thrown one way or the other way. So you got all that going on. So when it starts to freeze, you can ride it. When it dries out, you can ride it. But the in-between time gets a little weird. If you're gonna ride, come real early in the morning while it's still icy. Once you start seeing that shine on the dirt, that's when you know it's gonna be wet. I'm tired right now. I was gonna ride my bike on this joint, but I'm so tired I can't even do it. But I will do a new edit with me riding my bike on the line again. All right, so it's Crazy How Kane, CTV. Back to you, Billy.